Wearing a coat of black and white, this beautiful animal glides under the water, then surfaces. Killer whales are known as social creatures, but there aren't many left around Vancouver Island.
There's currently only 82 individuals left in the southern resident population, so it's obviously a very low number, very concerning. You know, they need protection now more than ever.
Having grown up on the West Coast, Leah Thorpe understands how important it is to protect these mammals. So she's helping watch over the wildlife in our oceans by working for CITES Research and Conservation Society.
CITES is an organization that runs programs to protect marine mammals around Vancouver Island. We run a program called Strait Watch, which is a program that's out on the water educating private boaters about the whale watching guidelines, making sure everyone knows what they're supposed to be doing out there.
Here's a photo of a boater too close to a pod of orcas. And here's the damage that can happen to a whale when it's hit by a vessel. Leah says with Strait Watch talking to these boaters, this can be easily avoided.
We ask people to stay at least 100 meters away at all times. We ask that people don't park in the path of travel of the whales so that they have to kind of navigate to get around boats. And the other one is that we really ask that people slow down, so under 7 knots within 400 meters of whales.
In 2011, Strait Watch stopped and talked to about 650 boats. And in 2012, that number was about 280 boats. And the reason why it was a lot lower is because the program only ran until July. There wasn't enough funding for the whole season. And this year, it didn't run at all.
We help to take pressure off the whales when they're in this area, and it's really devastating to think about what the whales have to deal with without us out there on the water.
The federally funded program has been around since 2002. It costs about $300,000 every year to run 2 full-time Strait Watch programs on North and South Vancouver Island. But this year, CITES didn't even ask for that full funding.
This year we actually only asked for $98,000 from the government because we figured at the very least we could get out there on the busiest days and make sure that we're there throughout the busiest time of the summer when the whales need us the most. And unfortunately that didn't even come through for us.
Hi there! Hey, we're from the Whale Museum in Friday Harbor. We do education for the whales. We have a pamphlet here we'd like to hand you.
Here's some video of a similar program run out of Washington called Sound Watch. Without Strait Watch on the water, it's hard for the American team to talk to all of the private boaters.
Often the southern resident killer whales kind of separate out. They spend a lot of time quite spread out, and so it's very difficult for a single boat out there to cover the entire area.
Despite the challenging year, Leah says CITES is determined to get Strait Watch back on the water next season. They're planning fundraisers and applying for grants to raise the money they need to help protect marine life.
I think it's our responsibility to protect these animals because we're the ones that cause most of the problems that they face.
In Victoria, I'm Jen Muranetz.